Hello everyone, and welcome to the inventory. I'm Zuja, and I'm joined by SPNatI and Andrew, as well as a special guest. The savior of waifus, the detective of SPNatI, the one and only Rinka Best Girl, also known as Johan. Introduce yourself, man. Talk about yourself a bit. Let's hear your voice.
It's your boy, Johan!
Don't do that.
You cannot stop me.
Yes, I fucking can, actually.
We'll just re-record this.
Yeah, you're out. You're out. Get out. Bye.
Damn it.
You blew it. You blew it.
You're not the editor here.
No, but bullshit aside, it's good to have you on the podcast, man.
It's good to be here. I was actually looking forward to this.
Yeah, you fucking better be.
This is a big fucking deal.
Yeah. Some big shit.
Podcast I talked about how I liked Rinka, so now we have Rinka's creator on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Rinka's pretty good. Chiaki's also good. Saki's alright.
You made Chiaki.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, I did that too.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about your upcoming character who will grace the testing tables soon?
I think we should wait until it's scheduled to, Andrew. I made a fucking script.
Yeah, I think that, and I also wouldn't say she's gonna grace the testing table soon.
We're 2 minutes in, Andrew, and you already tried to derail the entire podcast.
I like it. Rebellion.
Fuck. Okay. But that does offer a really shitty segue. Are you guys ready to hear the segue?
Get on the Segway and drive, dude.
He mentioned the testing tables, so today I'm just gonna overview everyone on the testing tables. We've got Vriska Circuit from Homestuck, one of my favorites. Vriska's pretty good, right?
Yeah, definitely the most unique character in game in general. I think.
Yeah, probably with the most complicated like architecture, like the way she works.
No, she's definitely the most complicated character. I mean, she's fucking crazy. She's got a whole bunch of shit going on.
Basically, her dialogue like sets markers, and then based on those random markers, she changes her outfit. So she has like 20 models.
Yeah,
it's fucking insane.
I'm actually gonna work. I've got an idea for a collab with the guy who's making Vriska, and that's gonna be fun.
Oh shit!
You need You need what was the code breaker in World War II called?
Navajo Code Talkers?
No, not. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's Metal Gear Solid.
The Enigma machine.
The something Ultra or whatever. I don't know.
What?
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about
the code breaker in Britain.
You're talking about
the joke's stale
Ultra.
Now. The fucking joke's broken. You guys fucked it. I was gonna make a joke.
I don't know what
the fuck you're talking about. The ultrasound. Oh, MK Ultra. Are you talking about MK Ultra?
No. What?
That's my favorite Mortal Kombat game. Hey, same joke.
Moving on. Chun-Li, fucking her new model looks great.
Well, it's not really a new model anymore, but
more muscle girls are always a good thing.
I mean, yeah.
While we're on the subject of Chun-Li, I'm gonna be collabing with Chun-Li's creator on Rainbow Mika sometime in the future. So
that's fucking
probably won't be anytime soon, but it is.
You also helped her write Chun-Li too. I mean, according to the fucking credits.
Yeah, I only wrote like 50 lines or so, but I helped get her started.
Yeah, and fucking Metal. Oh yeah, we should introduce the writers and creators for these characters too. _M3 made Vriska, and
he's the guy who made Amy too.
Metalitar 13. Is that right?
It's Metalitar.
Metalitar? Metalitar 13 made Chun-Li.
Meta Knight for SPNatI when.
Yeah. Chun-Li by Meta Knight.
Make that. Please don't.
I'll ask her for a model.
And next is Saki Yoshida.
He'll make it. He'll fucking make it.
Next is Saki Yoshida, from
Emergence. Let's
not talk much about it. Let's just move on. She's great. Let's talk as little as we can about Emergence, dude. I couldn't get through that.
I don't want to talk about Saki in general because I want people to go in there blind and play her.
Just go and see her. Try out her epilogue.
They're not gonna fucking understand her epilogue.
Just have some fun. I don't understand her epilogue. I don't want to understand her epilogue. I want to forget.
Played her, got the epilogue, didn't understand it, and then read Emergence, which is probably the best order that could happen in.
Yeah,
no, it's the worst.
I'm not gonna read Emergence. I got a little bit
related
through.
to Emergence is bad. It's awful. It's of the devil. Christian moms burn it in book rallies.
Christian moms don't even know what it is. If they did, they
read it all the time. I see it. I see them read it at the soccer field. Don't try to pull me.
Fuck?
They have Emergence in one hand and a Kool-Aid jammer in the other hand.
Oh no.
Capri Sun.
Next
Who
is
else is on the table?
next on the first testing table. You got Masato. Who the fuck is moving so much? Like, sound like you went through a fucking wind tunnel, dude.
It's Johan. He's trying to immigrate back into the podcast.
Stop it.
Sorry, I
Next.
moved my laptop so I could get
Clean
a
this shit
spot.
off your desk, dude.
Dude, seriously.
I don't have a desk.
Stick in the
I'm in
vacuum
my
cleaner and
bed.
record the podcast.
Clean
off.
this shit off your bed.
Stop having sex on the podcast and let's go.
I refuse.
Looks like Christian's room. You have to, when you walk, you have to like move through piles of shit.
Next is Masato
Yeah, it's a
Katsuragi from Neon Genesis. Fuck.
Gelatin. Sega Genesis Lime Gelatin.
Yeah.
Sega Genitals Evangelion.
Made by Black Cthulhu. Black Cthulhu. When White Cthulhu is just not good enough for you. So yeah, she's good. I actually haven't played enough of her yet. I know she's fun though, right? I think so.
I really like her. I like
played
where she's
her
going.
once.
She has a lot of different
too.
interactions with characters.
Her model
Yeah,
looks
she's
great.
pretty cute.
Oh yeah,
I
she's getting a
definitely-
model update.
I definitely gotta play Eva more.
Yeah.
She's
Just
kinda
before
like,
the
she's kinda
podcast.
like Faye in that she keeps on drinking as the game goes on, so she's really drunk by the end.
Yeah. As fucking earlier when Andrew was trying to get his mic set up, and I was just talking before we recorded the podcast. Johan told
Man, it took
me.
me 30 minutes to get my mic set up.
Yeah, we will be talking more about that later. So I was told to try, and you guys should try this too. Try playing her, Maya, and Futaba in the same game,
Yeah,
basically.
that's
don't-
a fun time.
Not gonna say much about it, and let's not spoil the surprise for y'all. I feel weird saying y'all verbally.
Really? I say it all the time.
I
Hey,
know
you gotta
because
project
it's
confidence.
your word.
Hey.
It's
Are you ready for this?
no.
Yeet!
I hate you.
Yeet.
Anyway, next is Dark Magician Girl, made by
Eh,
Alchemist 21. Is she like? Isn't she
I'm
getting close
upset
to her
that
cutoff?
I didn't
or-
get the first
Yeah, she's from
Yu-Gi-Oh
Pokemon.
character in this.
no, she's from Pokemon.
Fuck off.
She's from Bakugan.
She's my favorite Digimon character.
Dude, I fucking
Yo.
love Magic the Gathering.
I
But
could make
I
a
have every
Bakugan
Magic
character.
Dude, I fucking love. Oh shit, I can't think of another one. I love Strip Poker. Nope.
Chaotic. I think that was one that was on 4Kids for a while.
Is that a thing? Oh shit, no, I remember that.
Yeah.
Dude,
Uh,
Beyblades is
Duel
great.
Masters.
Yo, Beyblade is the best. When are we gonna get
Like
a Blade?
Beyblade, am I right?
When are we gonna get a
Hell yeah.
Beyblade character? It's
Can
phenomenal.
everyone talk? Like actually talk on this podcast, please.
Nah, that's overrated as shit.
Beyblade.
Okay, just to reiterate, what we're doing is going through all the characters that are currently not like in the main game, but on testing, so they're like in the beta stage.
Yeah, we're telling you guys,
So,
all of you should check them out, and like, we have a
Because-
development
yeah.
Discord that you should join, and you can give feedback directly to the creators, and then
Well,
eventually,
actually, what was recently added was a testing tables button on the main page, so you can easily get to that page to access, characters that are work in progress.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have to punch all the way through all the tables to get to the end. You can go directly to the testing tables.
They're all in their own category now, so that's a
Y'all
good
know
thing.
that you could have just pressed the back button and gotten from 1 to
Yeah, I always
30,
did
right?
that, but I guess
Yeah.
we did.
Well, yeah, but not everyone knows. Somehow, some people don't know the testing tables are a thing. or they just can't be asked. So now
I've literally seen comments from people that don't even know that you can select your own characters, that think you can only select characters through the groups.
Nani?
Yeah, but you know what? That's why stuff like this podcast is here. We're teaching you how to enjoy the game even better.
Your master in no time.
So yeah, next we
Get all the
have
achievements.
Jura Basil Eldon from Vandrid,
Yes.
made by
My girl.
SPNatI. Talk a bit about her. Let's hear a bit about her, man.
Sucks, dude. I like Kayla better.
Fuck you.
Oh, you know, I can't
I'm just
control
kidding.
that.
She's really good. She's really good.
Yeah. Fucking
What now?
SPNatI, this man is insane. He shattered records for line count recently, getting Maya to 6,000.
Excuse me, Maya already had the record. I broke my own record.
Well, yeah.
He broke his own record. The madman. The madman.
Everything we do makes him more powerful. Every line we write, he writes 12 reactions to it.
Insane.
Oh, okay.
When you jack off, they plant 12 trees. He's just doing that, but with lines.
Okay, so to explain what the fuck they're talking about, I made Maya, who's also from Vandred. She's like from the same source that Jura is, and they know each other, so they talk to each other a lot if you put them together. Maya's in the main roster, but she's like my waifu, so she has currently 6,500 lines, which is the most
Fucking
in the
madman.
game. Jura has a little under 4,000.
And this is
I
on
still need to get her,
release.
like, target other people.
She was released with under 4,000 lines. She
Well,
was slapped on the table with almost 4,000 fucking lines.
well, the majority of those are just to Maya, so they talk to each other a lot.
Well, yeah, but
But I would-
still, unless you
Yeah.
wrote,
It's still super impressive, and it is a record breaker.
yeah, it's
so
insane.
If you play against Maya, she's like a total wet blanket, and she gets really competitive, and she's not really into the game all that much until you like start beating her. Jura is like a complete flirt, and flirts with everybody, and like she likes to tease people.
Yeah,
So
I
they-
feel
you
like
know,
she would
They
have
really
a
get
lot
on
of
each other's
fun.
nerves. Is
I feel
basically
like-
the point.
Her and my upcoming character Jin might have some good banter together, because Jin is kind of like Captain Falcon, only I want to say
Good.
better, but that would be rude. But
Well,
like
I'm
more
rude,
deep.
so I'll say it. Better.
Yeah, I mean shit. He has a fucking targeted line for when he beats Captain Falcon, which Johan suggested.
Yeah.
Y'all can
Don't
see it.
spoil it.
You all can see it when I release Jin, which should be soon. I'm waiting on the rest of the lines. Oh shit, this works perfectly, because I'm going to be talking about a character made by the guy who's making Jin with me. Next we have the amazing Captain America, one of
Oh yes.
very few really well-made male characters. We don't have a lot of good-made dudes. A lot of
Well,
them are like...
9S.
A month ago, I would agree with you, but
Yeah.
in
I mean,
the last like 2 months, there's been a shitload of really good male characters.
Yeah,
Male Corin.
So
Well, yeah.
you know, if
But,
you're,
like-
if you're into the dick,
yeah.
this
But,
game
like-
is now the game for you. We have like Pitt, who targets everyone really extensively. We have 9S from Near Automata.
I feel like, though, a lot of them are outweighed by our El Shaggy Blancos, gay spaghetti chefs, and fucking Caleb's. Which are like...
Please
characters
don't
who
bring
never
those
made
up
it
on
in.
the podcast.
A lot of them are like fucking shitpost characters. We got Kool-Aid Man. That's
Well,
a...
at
Well,
least
there's no Kool-Aid woman.
those two were only there for a day, though.
I know, but still, I'm salty. Because I like dick, too.
Well, I mean, hey, you can
Well, I mean, who
read.
doesn't,
I've
right?
given you permission to make Kiro whenever you
I know.
want.
He's on the list of characters I'm gonna make. I made a poll, and Jinx got like 60 votes, I think, by now.
So out of place. I'm only in SPNatI for the cute waifus. I don't like dicks.
I mean, everyone has their taste. That's probably why we have way more girls than guys, is because a lot of us really like
Right.
boobs.
Yeah, like here's the thing, like you can make whatever character you want. Kisuke's kind of like built to make women, but you can make male characters, and
Yeah.
there's no rule against it. It's just
Yeah.
that most people want to make women.
Yeah, and I feel like men have a bit of a disadvantage because a lot of the casual players like girls over guys.
The main targeted audience is just
Yeah.
horny fucking teenagers or some shit.
Yeah, horny like...
No!
Names.
But yeah, 18, 19, 20-year-olds, I feel like, are the
Yeah.
majority. Like, horny college
And also people
students.
I
who
would
lie
say
about
that
their age
too.
on the sub.
I would say that too.
You have to be
When
18.
you were a kid and you would go on black and white internet and on Newgrounds, you would look up the fucking meat and fuck flash games and shit. It's
But-
just SPNatI is this generation's that.
Yeah, like
But
kids
the
these days don't
future
even
is
know that
now,
stuff, dude. They don't
old
even
man.
know Newgrounds.
But if you are under the age of 18, please do not play this game. You're not supposed to go back to Pokemon.
You're not
Just-
supposed to know what
You don't have
what
to be
a-
under
what a
18 to play
vagina is
Pokemon.
yet,
Just
so don't.
just play Pokemon all
Even
the
if you're a
time.
girl, you shouldn't know what a vagina is yet.
Whenever
Man, I
you
wish
wanna
I was
do.
playing
What?
Pokemon.
Wait a minute! Wait.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What?
Anyway, as for the testing table characters,
Yeah, Captain America. He's great. He's
Alright, we
made
were
by
talking
the
about the
talented
game.
Zeus's swan song. Zeus made all the poses and still making the poses and the model for Yuichi Jin.
He's our resident, like, good at making buff dudes guy.
Yeah, like Zeus should have been the one to make
Broly?
Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
Is Zeus gonna make
Captain
Broly and
Falcon has,
androids?
like, fake muscles.
Fucking Zeus should make Broly. If anyone can make Broly, it's Zeus.
He would be too big. They wouldn't be able to fit his images. He's the Ridley of
Broly's the
SPNatI.
Ridley.
He's too big.
He can just always be sitting down throughout the whole game.
Even then, he'd still be too big. He's 11 feet tall.
Wait,
he can do
11
the
feet
Slavic
tall?
squat.
Yeah, he's 11 feet tall. 6 feet tall, and she almost clips the text box. So imagine a character that's almost double Ayla.
Oh man. What if he just
Sorry,
only
I thought
have
she was
his like
Ayla.
bottom half on display?
Wait, is Broly seriously 11 feet tall?
Yeah, look it up.
He looks like
That's
it.
insane.
Jesus fuck.
Well, he's like twice as
Legendary
tall as
Super
Goku,
Saiyan.
and Goku's like 5'7".
Tall to 11 feet tall, and he goes from 500 pounds to 800 pounds.
Oh my
A pure
God.
muscle, by the way. 0% body fat.
Dude.
Where are you getting this information? Fucking Dragon Ball Wiki?
Andrew's
Kuro
like
told me.
Andrew's the resident Dragon
Pharaoh
Ball
told
expert, I think.
Oh,
Or at least
he's the resident Dragon Ball expert?
Or at least the
disagree.
resident Broly expert.
I'm the dude
Yeah.
with the Tien avatar.
Well, fair enough. Anyway,
Maybe we should keep focus for a second.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
hey, banter's fine. Next we got Elizabeth Comstock. I fucking
yeah.
Her new update is fucking awesome,
dude,
by
it's
the way.
so good.
Who has
Yeah.
like 3,000 lines.
Yeah, she does exactly.
That's some good shit.
She
Because
was-
Elizabeth
she's
was
great.
like, she was the original character. Well, not like that, but she was one of the first 6 characters in the game. Like, it was obvious to see that her quality was lower compared to everybody now. So to see her like redone like this is just so fucking cool.
Yeah, she looks
She's
gorgeous. I
really
love her
good.
model.
I hope she
By
gets
the way,
added to the
you
main
made the
game
update.
soon.
Yeah,
And she, like, Elizabeth is no holds barred, like, the most improved on the
Yeah.
cast.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
yeah.
She had like 100 lines and like a model that really wasn't that close. Now
Yeah,
she
she was
looks pretty
originally
goddamn close.
made, I
She has, like,
believe,
3,000
by-
lines.
Joseph Canto himself and this guy Undead Clown. And then Frostfire
He was one of the
5 and
original guys. He
User.
was on writing.com. He was in SPNatI before SPNatI was even a game.
Yeah. And
I think
then
Undead Clown did the writing.com thing.
yeah, and then
I think,
User and
don't quote me on
Frostfire
that.
5, they're two pretty cool guys, and they both remade Elizabeth basically. And
She's a lot better now.
she's amazing now. I love playing
She's
with
great.
her. She's a lot of fun. I can't wait to
She's
see her.
definitely got a really interesting gimmick towards the end.
Oh yeah, let's not spoil it. It's really good.
Oh yeah, no spoilers, but her gimmick's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Next,
fun, yeah.
She
Next
makes
is a
use of
character that
characters,
I'm really liking. She was added really recently. It's Felicia from Darkstalkers. Andrew, take it away. This is
I
your
made
character.
Felicia. I made Felicia.
Is that all you're gonna say? Okay, I guess
What
so.
else needs to be said?
Kuro, who
Go
was
check
on
her out if
here.
you haven't already. I just put out a almost 100-line update for her today, and I'm still working on updates for her.
Yeah, she's
Um,
pretty fun. She's only got 2 layers, so she's really easy to beat if you want to unlock epilogues for other characters.
Plus, she's her gimmick's pretty good too.
She's basically who was the other 2-layer character?
Melina.
Man, my jokes would be funnier if I could pull them off more.
Can I have a little story time about this?
While
we're on the subject. So the first character I ever made for SPNatI was Melina, and Melina was in her Flesh Pits costume for Mortal Kombat 9 when you beat the Challenge Tower, and she only had 2 layers, right? Her top wrappings and her bottom wrappings, and so she was like a good character to get endings with because she would lose really quickly. Yeah. So, anyway, she got removed because her line count was only 90, and I could not think of anything else for her, and she probably just needed a new model anyway. So Felicia has a gimmick related to her 2 layers, which I'm not going to.
Yeah, she does.
All we can say is that Johan despises it.
Yes, he
doesn't like it, but no spoilers. No spoilers. Go check it out if you haven't already.
Go check it out. Go play her.
She has way more lines. There's more to work with because she's a nun and she's a cat girl, and there's just a lot more writing potential. So I was able to write a ton more lines for her.
Yeah,
around 500, 600 lines before I asked for sponsorship, and she'll have an ending too eventually. Still working on that.
Better incorporate that nun aspect of her though.
I think she says some stuff to Moon, and she had a couple good religious puns.
If you don't say stuff to Moon, then clearly you're not doing something right.
So
I feel like there's 2 characters that you have to target, and it's Moon and Amy.
Yeah, because Amy shoots her own clothes off. And Moon is insane.
Though you should go and aim to target as many characters as you can.
Yeah.
I
just thought of a good targeted line for her towards Kool-Aid Man. She could say some shit like,
at least
we would perform an exorcism on you.
Dude, just say something about Jim Jones and the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, you should at least target every character who's online currently. Or you can be insane like Johan and like what I'm doing in his target. And SPNatI, I think, do you do it yet or no? Have you targeted everyone?
Maya targets everybody as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, so basically everyone but Andrew here is working on targeting every single character. Or is already doing it.
30 characters? I'm gonna try to get her to target every character.
No, I mean like every character.
Complete and offline characters?
Every single character.
Well, I can try that, yeah.
That's what I'm doing, because it's fun.
Anyone who's ever been...
It's wasting time because those lines will probably never show up.
I mean, but
that's why you can have a lot more fun with them.
Yeah.
It's just like for example, my fucking
Kool-Aid Man, she just completely breaks character and is like, "Why the fuck did you put me with Kool-Aid Man?"
Chiaki says that she's okay with playing this kind of game with the mascot of a beverage company, but she'd rather be doing it with Pepsi Man.
Oh my god, really?
Damn.
I know Jin just basically has a few variations of the line, "I'd like to party with the big man."
Oh yeah!
Yeah,
I'm getting ahead of myself, by the way, but I'm looking forward to Felicia's epilogue. Jura, I'm also planning to give her an epilogue.
Yeah. Jin, I'm also writing out and drafting an epilogue for him. But I want to get him on the tables first before I start working on that.
But anyway, go on.
Once Felicia's art update goes out, I'll start working on her ending then, because I'll have her new code.
Yeah, epilogues are a lot of fun. I love them.
Yeah.
As long as they're good and something new, and not ripping your soul out and slapping it like someone named Johan did.
Well, also endings are pretty easy to make. I did Weiss's ending in one night. It only took me a couple hours to do her art.
Yeah.
And it's just like Ruby's ending and Yang's ending.
At least we know what Blake's ending will be.
Judge the art, not the writing.
I know. Moving on, we have Princess Athena from... she's...
To Mr. Willie.
Who could use... She could
Let's
use
be
a model
nice.
update.
Let's be nice, guys.
Well, actually, she's gone almost 4 weeks without an update. In about 5 or 6 days, she will be removed from the testing tables if she does not get an update.
Yeah, we haven't heard... Has anyone heard from her creator?
I've been trying to talk to him on the subreddit, but the problem is after about a day, he deletes all of his poster comments, so it's hard to keep track of what he's working on or what he has planned.
Yeah, because he keeps deleting shit.
He had a model update ready to go, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it makes, like, because right now...
If it was ready to go, why is it not out yet? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
I need to message that guy. You know what? I'll message that guy after this podcast.
Yeah, don't do it now, but, like... message him live. Let's bring him on the podcast. Let's go, boys. Alive.
I'm going to call his house number. I'm going to fax him about his character.
Alive on the spot interview. And then to John for the weather.
The street one day, and just some random stranger came up to you and was like, "Hey, when are you done with your character? You still working on your character? What's going on?" What would you do?
I feel like you'd be more likely to do that to Hex than anyone.
Answer them honestly.
That wouldn't freak you out a little bit?
I'd be terrified.
It would, but like, I'd still find it entertaining.
I mean, I would be confused because I wouldn't know what they're talking about. Because, like, I'm not going to assume that some random Joe on the street knows somehow that I work on a strip poker game.
What if they did? What if they recognize you by your voice? They're like, I'm an avid listener of the podcast. I never
be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, they go up to you.
I'd be terrified because...
And it's so sticky, and you're like, oh, shit. They don't want to do it.
I'd probably be entertained and honored.
Moving on. We got Amy Kawashima from Toradora. It's an exclamation right at the end.
Yeah, I think Arnie's actually gonna try to get her sponsored soon.
Yeah, made by. Yeah, and SNS Chase also helped out a bit with her. Chase.
They're both good creators. Both of those guys are awesome.
Yeah, SNS Chase made a female
corn.
Yeah.
Arndrist made a whole bunch of people. He made like May and Diva.
Yeah, I helped him a little bit with May. I did a couple lines for her.
Yeah, honestly. I actually haven't played with Amy yet. Shit, I need to do that.
I don't think I have either, really, because I don't recognize her, the anime she's from.
Yeah, because it's mainly because I haven't been... Because I didn't know... A lot of these characters on the test table, I either talk a lot with the creators, or I know the character, like, But, like, with Amy, I have no idea who she is. But I'm gonna try her out after the podcast.
She's pretty good.
Yeah.
She's kind of like Jura. She like teases people.
That's always fun.
I didn't think I saw her get angry once when I played her.
Really?
No.
Huh. No, I'm not even sure if she has an angry spray.
That's probably fair. So next we have a character, one of my favorites currently on the table. We got Ochako Uraka from the Uraraka from Boku no Hero Academia.
Yes! Yes, we do!
Yeah. Made by the lovely Namasp, who makes great characters. He made Marinette.
Is that how you say it, like out loud, like Namasp?
That's how I say it.
Because, wow. Wow, Andrew. Andrew's gonna be right back. He's gonna leave for a bit.
You traitor!
Like what an asshole.
Ochako's made by the same guy who made Marinette. He helped with Sei. He made Futaba.
Yeah, honestly, one of the really talented writers we have on here. Namasp isn't Namasp? Namasp sounds weird out loud.
Yeah,
NMASP.
He made 9S too.
Yeah, he made so many great characters. He's just like.
Yep. With Uraraka.
If you want banter and if you want reciprocal lines, target his characters because he always writes back.
Yeah, if you want to have fun targeting someone, fucking target one of his characters. It's always worth it.
With Uraraka in the game, I now have my 4 best girls out of anything.
Oh yeah, no, me too. Because Futaba.
Okay, made one of them.
Futaba.
Yeah, he made 2 of them. He made Futaba and Uraraka.
Yeah, Tubada. Good job, Zudra. Futaba and Ochako are in. Mahiru's coming out soon. She's one of my best girls. And you're making Hanako, right? Or stay on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that with Yuri though, and all of the images are going to need to be edited outside of Kisuke, so that's gonna be a very long time coming.
Yeah, the same had to be
done.
Well, no, not
Q Sugar Dust from Unipop, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. Oh yeah, Q's great. She was added recently, to the main game. I think over a while ago. She's a lot of fun. I recommend playing her.
2 weeks ago. But Q's great. She's pretty sassy.
Yeah, I have a lot because I was taking part in a contest that Johan had been hosting, and Yuri had guessed. It was a name game contest that not Johan, this asshole Zero, who I guess knows Johan. They have a bit of a past. So this asshole Zero hosted this name game thing where you kind of had to guess models made by people. And I made Heather McNamara from the musical Heathers, I based it off the musical version of it, but there's also a bunch of other shit about it. It's originally a movie from the 70s. I could go on, but I'm not going to because we have a plan set out. This podcast is already half an hour long.
We have a script.
So anyway, yeah. We have more stuff after talking about the testing tables. So anyway,
oh my God.
Not a lot. This is taking up the bulk of it. But anyway, so I made Heather McNamara, and Yuri managed to guess her, so I owe her 40 targeted lines from Jin. And she split them up between all the characters she's making, so I did 8 for Q. So basically, when Jin's on the tables, play him with Q, is what I'm getting at.
He's a pretty good character.
Yeah. Hey, Andrew, welcome back.
Yuri made me write lines from Chiaki towards Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah. Anyway, next we've got one of the few OCs on here. We've got.
Oh yes.
We got. I need a. Joetta Grimaldi, also known as Joey. She's a lot of fun. She's a clown.
Oh, she is easily the most, one of the most funny characters.
Well, yeah, she makes shitty jokes, and I'm super... I don't mean that as in, insulting her. When I say shitty jokes, I mean, just puns and shit. And they make me laugh my ass off.
The only real problem is that she has a low line count, and she's an OC. But that's just me. I know.
Yeah. OCs tend to struggle a bit.
OCs, but I don't like OCs.
Yeah. OCs tend to struggle a bit on here because they have no source material. Obscure characters, they at least have a source material. So people can be okay, I'm gonna Google this character and read a bit about them. But with an OC, you have to establish all of their character in the game.
Really hard to do because it's not designed to give you an opportunity to do that.
Yeah. That's why you have to be a really good writer. You have to be able to put in you have to make a lot out of a little, basically. And I think Joey does a good job of that. Because, she's a clown.
Joey has some fun stuff to target. She does a lot of stuff with props.
But also, since she does... Since she has a low line count, though, she can get repetitive. But she's created by Bluecoin, who has another OC, which we'll talk about a little later. But yeah. I can see her being pretty good. She's a lot of fun. I like her.
She's got potential.
Yeah. Mainly because I like clowns. Not in a sexual way. It's not a fetish. It's not.
It's not a kink.
It's not a kink.
Yeah, she's not horrifying like a clown normally would be.
No, she's a funny clown.
Dude. She's just like him.
Yeah.
No.
Next we have April O'Neil. She's a lot of fun. If you've watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know her. She's the reporter character.
I mean, I've never watched TMNT, and even I know her.
Yeah, but she's hot though.
We used to have the 2012 version of April, who was looked way too young.
Yeah,
I don't like the old one. The new one is much better.
Oh, this one's amazing.
Now we have the 80s version with the jumpsuit.
Yeah,
the iconic one, the better one.
And
the better one.
She also has a butt pose, which makes her amazing.
Yeah,
Felicia has one too. And I forgot to mention it, but April has a butt pose. I love butts. Butts are great. Why do you think I made Jin? Anyway, yeah, butts are great.
Because you like the character?
Yes, and I like butts, so it'll be easy to write him talking about butts. Anyway, yeah, April's great. She's made by Frostfire 5. Yeah, mainly.
He has another character on the testing tables. He also helped make Spider-Gwen.
Yeah. I just realized Annie's not showing up on the testing tables for me. Oh wait, no, she got taken off recently, right? She fell off, didn't she?
But then she came back.
Okay, she died.
Yeah. Well,
no, she was removed so you could focus on April.
Yeah. She's another great character. April, if you didn't get a chance to play her, I recommend getting her in your offline game if you have it.
You mean Annie?
Did I say April by accident?
Too. She had a bunch of typos and broken images and stuff.
Yeah.
I wish that was fixed.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it's best to have only one character you're focusing on.
So I'm focusing on Felicia right now, but when she's done, I'm going to be focusing on Wendy or Rainbow Mika.
Exactly, yeah. Frost, I think, made the right decision of, he felt like 2 characters were too much, so he let one pop off, so he can focus on making one. And then, yeah, I think it can be pretty good. I'm excited to see how she turns out. She could use a lot more lines. A lot of her poses are broken currently.
Every character could use more lines.
Yeah, I think Maya's fine right now. I think Maya can take a break for lines.
No, she fucking can't.
No, he just keeps getting stronger.
There is
no such thing as too much dialogue.
No, but there's enough.
The absolute madman.
Even if there's a common joke we have in the Discord about this guy Dranky Kane, where we kind of like talk about like what if he just went to hiding to like make the second coming of the Extreme Exhibitionist update, where he breeds Moon to like 15,000 lines or something.
Where has that guy been? Like,
Dranky?
Is he still active or what's going on?
Is he?
He posted on the sub not too long ago.
Hard worker.
Oh god.
He's a hard worker.
What if he is doing the second Exhibitionist update?
I mean, hey, if I like. You guys know that original Rinka was not very good, but I took a 3-month update and I came back and I'm great now, so...
Oh, Rinka is great. I wouldn't call her best girl, but I'd say she's pretty damn good.
Ever on the testing tables?
If Moon gets updated so that I would like her, then all of her current fans would go away.
Well, yeah, if Moon gets more than... Like, Moon's fine, but she also is just kind of bland. Like, she doesn't target anyone at all, does she?
Yeah, that's her big problem, is that she doesn't target anybody else.
Yeah, and a lot of people target her. It's kind of, it's basically like she ignores everyone. And also
she's so caught up in her self-image. It's part of her character. She's so caught up in her self-image, she can't even stop to notice anybody else.
Yeah, but it's fucking boring.
Yeah. Just because it's in character doesn't mean it's good.
Kool-Aid Man is in character, that doesn't make him good.
If Jin was in character, he'd be 7 layers of good. Of good AI. That's not fun.
It is if you get good.
No, it isn't.
You get good at a complete RNG.
It took me 3 weeks to... Not 3 weeks, 3 days to beat Daisy, and she's only on average. Yeah, so...
You just turn on the cheats.
Well, like, Moon has 3,000 lines, but none of them target anybody.
Yeah.
So she's boring.
Yeah. She definitely could, like, use anything.
The reason why Maya has such a good character is because her dialogue targets other people. So like, you get to see how she reacts to other people.
She has personality. That's something you need.
Well, Moon has a personality, but it's annoying.
It's not. It's very shallow. It's as wide as an ocean and as deep as a puddle.
Yeah? That's a pretty accurate
podcast. Dude, I think every podcast is just going to devolve into shit-talking Moon.
Well, no, we didn't shit-talk Moon at all last episode.
Yeah, let's move on, because this is... Dude, all this stuff has been said a million times before.
I know, I'm just... Yeah. We never even talked about Moon last episode.
We did a little bit.
Like, a little bit, yeah, but we didn't shit-talk her. We just went over it because we were talking about characters and stuff. Like, I'm not going to shit-talk Moon every episode.
Keep focus.
Yeah. We just... It went on a bit of a tangent-y. I'm just saying, that's all I'll say then. Next, last one on the testing table is Ayala, another OC made by Bluecoin.
It's Ayla.
No, it's Bluecoin himself told me it's Ayala. So
Bluecoin said he doesn't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, and then he said Ayala. Fuck you.
It's his character.
Alright, here's the debate right now. Is it Ayla or Ayala?
It's Bluecoin said Ayala.
Okay, well then it's Ayala.
Yeah. You cannot argue with that.
That sounds like broken English.
Ayala? Not really. I mean, it's an old style name. It's like a medieval name. Fucking. Who cares? Why?
Actually, you're right. It does sound more medieval. Now that
that she's like a fantasy.
If I think about it in a medieval way, it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, exactly. She's cool. She doesn't have a last name though. I'd like. I think if I could give any suggestion, I'd say give her a last name.
So we can just call her by that.
I mean, it might be even harder to pronounce. Who knows? But also, like, she's cool. She's a tall character. She's a strong female. She could break my neck. She's cool.
Muscle girls are always nice.
Yeah. Sleep inside you like a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Oh god.
She has a decent line count. She could always use more. You can always use more lines, unless you're Maya and you have 6,000 lines. Then
dialogue is really like the main draw to the game. Like, of course, the art and stuff is good, but the dialogue is what makes the character.
Like, if a character says the same line 5 times in a row, then it gets annoying.
Alright, anyway, what's the next character?
Yeah. That's it. That's the entire testing table.
What's your favorite character on the testing table right now?
Ochako.
All of you like Ochako?
Yeah, Ochako's great.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun.
Felicia's third, and I'd say second would be Vriska. Jura's up there too, but I haven't played with her enough yet, so.
Well, I need to get her to target other people. So.
Yeah. So let's. What else are you guys working on right now? I know, Andrew, you mentioned a little bit about
SPNatI has an answer to the question.
What? Oh jeez.
Did that happen? What the fuck was that?
He's nuking SPNatI.
Did you guys hear that? I think that might be the software I'm using. I don't know what happened.
Hopefully it all didn't just break.
It's still recording. Everything's fine. This happened last episode too.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's still fine. This happened last episode as well. We're gonna look into this. Anyway, so Andrew? What are you working on right now? Like, other than like Felicia stuff.
Now, I'm just working on getting Felicia ironed out and just giving updates to her so she can be ready for sponsorship. I need Niles right now. Niels, I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's either Niels.
It's Neil.
Niels is working on the art update for her. When she gets that, then I'll make her ending, and I want to add about 100 or 200 more lines to her. Then once all that's done, I'll put a sponsorship thread up for her. She'll be ready to go. After Felicia, I'm either going to help Kuro work on Wendy's art and finish all the stuff for Wendy so she can be put on the testing table, because she has dialogue now, she just needs art. And if that's not ready by the time I get done with Felicia, then I'll probably just work with Metal Tar, the guy who made Chun-Li on Rainbow Mika. We're planning that out right now and just talking about some ideas and stuff. I think he's made a few poses, but that's it right now. I'm just working on 3 characters. But also, I do have something to announce, right? I announced it in the last episode of the podcast. I have a couple announcements for this episode of the podcast. So, as you know, I did the Classic Edition. I helped with the Swimsuit Edition. I did the Complete Edition of SPNatI. All these, they're offline only versions of SPNatI to play, and the update for the next update for the Complete Edition will come out on June 9th or around June 9th. You know, the week of E3. There's a lot of big game news, right? I want to put that around that just so it'll be kind of a cool date to release that, I think. It'll have a lot more characters. It'll have all the updates from the last couple months. I want to do the updates bi-monthly, so since it came out in April, you know, in June, right? So I want to do that, and then I'm also working on some stuff for the swimsuit version. Rosalina, Daisy will be the next characters added to the swimsuit edition. They'll be added at some point.
Now she can kick Zuja's ass all over again.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not touching that again.
She's going to be put on hard. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
It's funny that you keep losing to Daisy because Rosalina is the one that's on.
I know. Rosalina was easy for me. She went down first.
Yeah, Rosalina is like inexplicably on hard difficulty in the game.
I need to finish my announcements. So don't expect those characters to be out anytime soon, but that's what's planned. And May's update for the main game, I'm gonna be picking that up because Lion Black did all the art for that, but I'm gonna try to finish the dialogue. So I might work on that at some point in the future, but that's it. That's all I have planned right now.
All right, nice. Johan, what about you? I know you've got something I'm very excited for.
I've got a couple of things going on. Obviously, within like the next week or two, I'm gonna pump out some more lines for Saki. I'm gonna put up a sponsorship so I can get her into the main game. I'm working on a lot of collabs with people because that's so much fun.
The best way to make a character, in my opinion.
With M3 or underscore M3, the guy who made Amy and Vriska, we're eventually planning to do Felix Argyle.
It's a trap.
Yep.
To a chick.
Yeah, that is the question, isn't it? With SNS Chase, I've got something planned, but we're not going to reveal that yet.
Ooh.
With Yuri, I've got Hanako in the works. Yuri and NMAS brought me aboard to help make Akko. What other collabs? I've got a lot of collabs going on. I've got a collab with all of the mods, with underscore M3 and with NMAS. I think that's it.
Okay, but what about the one I'm most excited for?
Mahiro.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting
Mahiro
for.
Koizumi, who we've got. I just finished all of her generic lines today. I sent her to some special folks to get alpha testing done. She's got over 1,000 lines, and I'm handing her over to COG to write the targeted lines, because she's going to target everybody just like that.
Are you going to do that before she's released?
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
Okay. SPNatI, what about you,
I
Jay?
writing that much for a character before putting them in testing.
Let's just put them in and put them on the testing just so I can get feedback and figure out what I'm going to do next.
Yeah.
What if you write? What if you write all those lines and then people don't like how she's in the first
realizing
place?
it's all for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like... I mean, you can't really say much, SPNatI. You released Jura with almost 4,000 fucking lines.
Yeah, and she targets one person.
Yep, she needs the targeted lines.
That is completely fair, actually, but still.
So before I start doing conversations, I could get feedback on her personality.
That's... Yeah, you know what, that's smart.
mean, I guess I can have her hit the testing tables whenever the people that Mahiro takes selfies with update their characters to make it so that works.
Yeah. Anyway, SPNatI, what do you got in the works? What's on the grill with you?
So I got Jura, and she talks to Maya a lot, but I want to give her a bunch of targeted lines so she targets people as much as Maya does, because I have a lot of fun writing targeted lines. I also... Last podcast I talked about how I really liked Revi from Black Lagoon, because she shit talks everybody. I got permission from her author to give her a dialogue update, so she's also going to target everyone and shit talk the fuck out of them.
Fuck yeah.
That's going to be fun.
No one is safe. I'm going to completely lay waste to everyone in the game.
Even
poor Saki.
Oh no.
She's going to
How
fucking
badly is she
destroy
going to
all
turn
of
into
them.
Felicia? Felicia's too cute to be slandered.
Well, she's gonna make fun of her somehow. That's
What
the
about
point.
Jin? How would you make fun of Jin? You don't know shit about him yet, so you can't answer
You're gonna have
that.
to watch.
So while I do research, and then I'd play a couple games against him and be like, "Well, you fucking faggot! What's your deal with rice crackers or whatever?"
Dude, we talked about this.
Hardcore.
Okay. Sorry.
Research for the
God.
sake of bullying is the best research.
Okay.
I do
Well,
research
anyway,
for the
besides-
sake of
besides
flirting.
those, I'm also thinking of making Ayla from Chrono Trigger, who's like a cave
Two
woman.
Aylas.
No, one's Ayala, you idiot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking
I think she'd
Andrew.
be a lot of fun. I like writing characters that sort of have like a gimmick to their dialogue. So the idea that she's a cave woman and has no idea about it.
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
So I
Yeah.
assume she's all bad stages, right?
I don't want her to be like completely bad because that's kind of boring
She's a
when they
fucking
lose too fast.
caveman.
So she'll probably be bad for a while, and then like
She's
maybe
like a
go
caveman.
average and be like, oh, like the same squiggle means it's good, right?
Same squiggle means it's
And she'll
good.
just do that. Or like the same color.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wait.
Same color wood.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Ayla understand now.
That's fair.
Same squiggle beat other squiggle.
Yeah. Well, now it's my turn. I'm currently collabing with Zeus, and we're making Yuichi Jin from Road Trigger. He's a lot of fun. He's kind of like... He's a really flirty guy, but he also isn't, like, super confident when he's naked. He's not down to have his dick out all the time. Like, he has some... Like, he knows he has a reputation and stuff, so, like, he doesn't want to, like, be butt naked. And also...
Dick's out for Jin.
Yeah, he doesn't... Because he thinks, like, he's super like, he strokes his ego so much. He's so full of himself, it's amazing.
That sounds like fun to target.
Yeah, no, Revy can try as much as she wants. She will not even dent his self-esteem.
What a chat.
Is that a challenge?
Oh, it is. Go ahead, roast Jen. Go roast Jen as much as you want, man. It's not gonna do anything.
The Virgin Captain Falcon versus the Chad Jen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he even targets him a bit. So yeah, I'm working on him. He's a lot of fun. I don't want to say too much. He definitely has like a surprise towards his the ending, like beating him and stuff, which I've been trying. I haven't been talking much about because I don't want people to know what it is. But I'm gonna say there's something. That's what I'm saying.
I'm very excited for Jin because he honestly seems like a kind of person I'd be friends with in real life.
Oh yeah, Jin's
I'm excited for Jin because like none of the current males in the game really get on the.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I want to be able
like
to interact
Captain
with.
Falcon does it, but Captain Falcon is super like exhibitionism.
He's super bisexual.
He's just and Jin's bi too though. Jin flirts with the guys as well.
Well.
Yeah, but he's also like
Captain Falcon is like weird about it. You know, he just shouts.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
like
Jin.
Crazy.
Half of Jin's target. No, I think a third of Jin's targets will be about butt poses. A third will be like one-line jokes and shit posts, and then a third will be hitting on people.
So Jin likes butt poses. Does Jin have a butt pose?
No, because Jin can't see his own butt really easily.
You can target yourself.
I know.
How can you fight someone if you can't even see your own butt?
I mean, okay, he probably can see his own butt, but he doesn't care about his own butt. He has it on him at all times. He doesn't, like, I'm rereading the manga to get more ideas, and like, one of the first scenes we see him, he slaps a girl's butt, and then offers to carry boxes for her as apology.
Here's the thing, like, if you do the offline version, you can edit the character listing, so there's multiple of a character, so you can target yourself.
Wait, really?
So, I want to see his rating for his own butt.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I mean, if someone wants to make him a butt pose, because I'm not going to put Zeus through that. Zeus has done enough. Once Zeus is done with what he's doing for Jin, I'm pretty sure he has other plans as well. So yeah. Anyway, so that's Jin. That's what we're working on. Now, I put out a Google Forms thing for questions, and we sifted through them.
Oh, this will be fun.
Yeah. And so here is a Q&A section. So this one will probably be more a me question since I run the podcast. It's, what is your goal for this podcast? And, well, I just kind of want to have fun with it, you know? I don't have any super set things in mind. I want this more to, like, get more fans in, if someone's, like, blandly scrolling through Podbean, which is the website that hosts us, and they see this podcast and they listen to it and they like it, and then they check out SPNatI. That'd be awesome. So, like, if one person joins and says they came here from the podcast, I think that'll make this so worth it. So,
I'm here to win.
Yeah, honestly, this podcast isn't for, like, I'm not planning on, like, making money off it or anything. I don't want to start, like, making merchandise. I just want to have fun. It's just fun talking about the game. It's fun talking with these guys. I mean, Andrew less so, but the rest of these guys.
Did you say about me? You talking shit, Stoner?
Yeah, I am. Fight me.
At least my fucking mic works.
Oh, man.
My mic works now.
Now, this one's for all of us. If you could collab with any person, who and why?
I'm already I guess SPNatI. I'd collab with him.
I'd say either Johan or Yuri. I have some plans with Yuri though, but I'd like to collab with Johan because we both share a lot of taste in girls.
It's true.
Not to reject you or anything, Johan, but I don't like collaborating with people.
Nah, I get it.
I fully admit that about myself, that I like don't play well creatively, and I don't really like want other people writing.
That's fair.
I really appreciate like
feedback to make the Burger King, and he just kept making him like too rapey, so I had to stop collabing with him. He hasn't liked collabs ever since then.
I like getting feedback. I really appreciate it when people like help with models. Like Maya recently got like a big model update. Like _ helped me out on like how to do it. So I really appreciate that. But like as far as like a full-on collab, I don't know. I don't do that so well.
That's fair.
If I buy you a $25 Burger King gift card, will you collab with me?
No.
What about you, Andrew? Who do you want to collab with?
I want to collab with this Metalitar guy because I think he's the best upcoming creator, if you want to call him that. Because Faye looks pretty good, he's about to come out with, and Chun-Li looks super good, and all his work on Rainbow Mika is good, and Chun-Li turned out great. And I am collabing with him right now, so I made my memes dreams, right?
Yeah. Same with me. I have collabs planned with Yuri. Like, a lot of collabs planned with Yuri. She has so many damn characters she's making, and every time I mention a character I'd like to make, she just makes a model for them and sends it to me, and I'm like, stop it.
It's crazy, man.
She has a problem.
Yeah, except this isn't Kisuke. This is Strip Poker Night at the Inventory.
Yeah.
So
Kisuke or Kisuke? People were complaining last podcast that we got the name wrong. Is it Kisuke or Kisuke or
I think with how Japanese works, I believe it's Kisuke.
I know I'm saying it wrong, but it's faster.
Kisuke. Kisuke?
Who cares? We all know what it is.
This is called KK. KK? KK.
KKK.
Okay, no,
guys.
that's it was going there eventually.
I set guidelines for this podcast. You've broken almost all of them already.
No, it's okay.
Here's another one. How many characters from a specific franchise would be too many for the game?
Like 10
as many as people still
10
like
movie
them.
characters. 10 Overwatch characters.
I feel
another fucking Fire Emblem character.
I don't know.
Characters. That's 10 too many.
No, I don't think there's a limit as long as they're all good.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
I don't think
this game is like turning into Smash with all the Fire Emblem characters we have.
I honestly feel
Fire
like
Emblem.
Too many. I don't think we can have too many of a single type of character. That's up to. I think that's personal opinion. Honestly, I mean, as long as not like every single character in SPNatI is a Fire Emblem character, then it's fine. But like, with how many different people we have working on it, we're never gonna reach that point of like one franchise has a monopoly over our game.
Yeah, like it's fine to have, if you like a bunch of characters from a franchise and you want to do them all well, that's okay. But
guy, hey, this is a good time to bring up that guy that posted a post on the subreddit said he wanted to do every single Disney princess.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Ooh, that's pretty optimistic.
I see.
Ambitious.
Actually,
That is
you know what?
ambitious.
You know what? I do have an actual answer for this. To when it gets to the point where the company of the franchise has legal claim over SPNatI, that's too many.
Well, we don't ask for money for this game,
I know,
so
exactly.
What's their argument
Well, the
there?
thing is,
There's
SPNatI
none.
technically can't get into legal trouble, knock on wood, because we can just say that the characters are cosplayers.
Boom. There. It's not like fucking Walt Disney's dead, so he couldn't do anything anyway.
His severed head is going to come out of the ground and shoot laser eyes at SPNatI if we use Disney characters.
And,
Okay.
I think Walt Disney would be a really entertaining Metal Gear boss.
Oh my
I don't
god.
like Metal Gear Red, like walking around the city blowing shit up. That'd be cool. I'd play that.
Here's the thing with like too many characters from the same franchise. Like, for example, we have all like the main Ruby characters. We have Ruby and Blake and Yang and Weiss and Neo. And they're all, like, okay characters.
Except
but
Neo.
the thing that I don't really like about them is that they don't really target anybody else.
Yeah.
They just kind of talk to each other.
If you're gonna have
that's kind of boring.
group of characters from a franchise, don't keep them as their own clique. I mean, I know the creator, I know BB probably wants us all to just play all 4 Ruby girls together. But, like, make your character...
Yeah, like, they should... Individually, they should offer me something.
Yeah, make your character interact with everyone, or as many people as you can, to the point where, like,
as many as possible.
Like, fucking, like, I want Ruby and Marinette to have a conversation or something, or, like, Blake have a long talk with Captain Falcon, you know?
Or Blake and Caleb.
No!
Oh no, nothing with Caleb ever.
No.
Caleb.
No.
Hey, Caleb can burn in hell.
Anyway,
Like, they're kind of
guys.
cool together, but, you know, if you split them apart, they're just not that interesting.
Yeah. It's
So,
like,
you know,
Don't even
don't
do
make it,
Blank
like,
and
super
Yang together.
incestuous.
That's a disaster.
okay,
Ooh,
let's
now we're getting into...
not get into the shit talk territory, because BB's gonna punch me, he's gonna find me and beat me up now.
BB, if you're listening to this, you're a very good creator. You're a very good hard worker. I like everything you've done, except for Yang, and that's okay. You know, that's my opinion.
Andrew, fucking shut up. You're gonna get me beat up. Andrew,
Except for Yang.
shut up.
In before
Jesus made mistakes, right? So it's okay, dude. You know, we all mess up
Andrew just
sometimes.
edits all of this out.
We all mess up sometimes, and that's okay. That's okay to mess up sometimes.
Just a big redacted, like, couple minutes.
And I give him props for standing up, because he was like, no, I want to make Yang my way. And he stood up for that.
Yeah.
And that's good. He held
You
the
know-
ground. He didn't just give in. But
Hey guys, who's your SPNatI sleeper character? Someone that's not quite recognized for their quality.
Oh, God.
It's like,
Subject.
who do you think's really underrated? I think, for me, Black Rose.
Wait, super
Wait.
What?
Zuja!
What?
Sugi ni omae wa Black Rose to you!
Shut the fuck up, you weeb.
Get out of here, Johan.
Get out. You're
It
not
just
back
went over
on
my
this
head.
podcast after this, dude.
Were you
So,
gonna
yeah.
say Black Rose, though?
But yeah, it's Black Rose.
Awesome. I love Black Rose.
I fucking... She's great.
Can't believe I pulled that off.
Yeah, and I hate you. But anyway,
Black Rose needs more dialogue, dude. She's great.
she needs... I want to see more from her.
She's
Also,
super good.
if her creator's out there, update her epilogue so it's on Discord and not Skype. That bugs me. I don't know why. It just, like, you can tell
Skype
that
is
it's
old school.
she's an older character because Skype. Who uses Skype
Remember,
anymore?
dude, do you guys remember how shitty Skype was? That shit never worked.
Dude, yeah, Skype was garbage. Also, if you're
about
gonna...
Skype?
Also, Black Rose's creator, if you're gonna use Discord, make sure it's on the dark theme. I swear to God, if I see light theme bullshit, I'm gonna be upset.
No, but Skype, I don't know if you guys know this, but Skype, all the images, whether you send an image or receive an image, it is saved in your app data on your PC. So if like you're like, let's take for example, you were in the r/SPNatI Discord, but it was on Skype, everything in the fuckdom would be saved to your hard drive.
Oh no, really?
God.
That's horrible. I do not want any of the stuff posted on the F-Dome put in my goddamn hard drive. Especially since...
Went out of your way to not say fuck, but you said goddamn.
Yeah. If you're wondering what the
Goddamn.
fuck dome is, it's basically where Hex just uses a bot to like search up Jelbur and look for Hex Maniac loots.
Well, there's more than that. There's some
Maniac, by
real
the way.
cursed
That's a
stuff put in
cool
there
word.
sometimes. Let me tell you. Let me go through and just see what was last posted there, actually.
Oh god.
I won't say it out loud, because I don't want this taken off. Okay, nothing real bad, actually.
Looks like a bunch of underwear.
Yeah, bunch of girls in
Was
their
it
underwear.
Frost?
That's good. That's wholesome. I like that.
There's a picture of Weiss with tits.
Yeah.
Weiss has tits. They might be flat, but they're tits.
Yeah, they still technically exist. Anyway, who's the strongest character in SPNatI you can take in a fist fight?
Hey, yeah, you didn't ask me about my sleeper character.
Oh, well, you didn't answer. Who's your
Ayla, I could totally beat up Ayla.
Okay, no,
That's
back to the last
I politely
question.
wait my turn.
Back
a
to the
gentleman.
question. I actually realized I don't think anyone answered this one.
Yeah, I
Right.
didn't.
So, guys, who are your sleeper characters?
I gotta throw a shout out to Videl.
Oh, yeah, she's great.
She's got a lot of dialogue. She doesn't target people that much, but she's still in like the top 10 on dialogue. She's a lot of fun. She's cute. She like flies a lot and levitates, which gives her a lot of like visual distinctiveness. And also her creator like had a bunch of rants about doing his waifu justice, which I kind of took to heart.
Oh yeah, because like
she's just really cute.
Didn't he do her like just to make sure no one would make her super buff?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I remember reading the 4chan posts on that.
Yeah, I saw someone linked it, and I saw it, and I laughed. Because, you know what? That's a good thing to live by. If you want your character done right, you don't risk letting someone else do it. Do it yourself. Take the initiative.
He's like, fuck everyone else, you know, Vidal's my waifu. I don't want anyone
BB did. Like what BB did with Yang, and like, how I'm... Well... Okay, let's be honest. No one in 1,000 years was gonna make Jin, because like only one other person in the Discord knows him, and she's never on. So yeah.
Nobody made Chun-Li before Metal Guitar did, but she turned out great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if someone someone really bad at making characters made Chun-Li. Imagine how heartbreaking that would be. So
someone could still make a better one.
Well, yeah. But it's better, yeah, but like, that would take...
Dude, imagine... Alright, SPNatI, I have a horror story for you, alright?
Oh no.
Turn off the lights, right? Close your eyes and listen to this.
I think I know where this is going.
So imagine somebody made Maya and Jura. I that made them was the creator of Hinata, and she had the same quality as her.
Then I'd make a better one and tell him to fuck off.
That's fair.
Fucking cold, dude.
So,
that's cold.
What about you, Andrew and SPNatI? Who are your guys' sleepers?
I said Vidal.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, Johan and Andrew.
Raven doesn't get played that often.
Yeah, I think Raven...
Raven's
cool.
Cora's still good. These are older characters, but Cora, Raven, Black Rose, of course.
I guess 9S, but he's kind of recent, you know, so I don't know if he counts.
But he doesn't get a lot of spotlight anymore.
Because I wish he was 2B.
What?
Yeah, I want Make your dreams come true!
Better than 9S. 9S, more like 9-ass. Fucking get that shit out of here.
Wow.
If no one's made 2B by the time my schedule is free...
I mean, I'd really like to make one of the operators, too. Like, 6-0, probably. Or 2-1-0.
21-0.
2-1-0.
21-0.
It says I'm not having this argument, Johan.
Against canon. That's not how numbers work.
Yeah, but they say 2-1-0.
Well, they're wrong.
Well, fucking take that up as the creator. Then don't flame me for it, bro.
I will.
The dude that makes Nier Automata, like, he wears like a mask and he demands Rule 34 and shit like that.
Oh yeah, no, he wants to make a live action
for him to get easy access to.
Fucking based.
He wants a live action porno made of Nier Automata, and he wants to be the one to make it. He not only does he like porn of his characters, he asks for it.
He asked that it be all put in a folder and sent to him so he could have easy access to all of it.
Yeah, what a Chad,
dude.
Dude.
It's fucking good and well that, like, when you make 2B, people are gonna make porn of her.
No, like, even, like, when asked in an interview, Yoko Taro, when asked, like, why she's the way she is and, like, why she dresses scantily, he replied with, I like women.
What a Chad!
Dude, yeah.
What do you think we're all working on this game?
Yeah, dude, he's honest, too. He's a perv, but he's honest. It's great. I could respect that. Oh, man. How long's this podcast been going now? An hour.
Oh,
damn.
This is a long one.
Yeah. Better
all right. Well, let's keep on going.
But it's also got Structure, too, so I think I'm liking this.
I'm having a fun time.
So here you go.
Next question.
Who's the strongest character in SPNatI you can take in a fist fight, equipped as you are?
I think the strongest character in SPNatI is Ayla, because she's a warrior, right? Or Korra or somebody.
I don't know if you could... Actually, no, I've seen, like, your body. You actually are pretty jacked. So I can believe that.
I've only posted, like, my picture a few times. You're creeping me out.
Dude, like, yeah, but, like... You also talk about it a lot.
They'll try to fight me, and then I'll just have to fight more people.
Okay. No one knows who you are.
My muscle milk.
Oh my god. Okay, Johan.
I could probably take Futaba, maybe.
Dude, have more confidence, dude.
SPNatI at once, dude.
Futaba, dude. The Futaba is literally.
Wait. The strongest character in SPNatI is El Shaggy Blanco.
No one can take Shaggy. No one can take
right
El
up there with
Shaggy
El
Blanco.
Hermano.
Okay, but dude, Futaba is literally
LTO.
like Johan. Futaba is literally a malnourished, like small, what is the word for it? Neat girl. Like I don't.
Yeah, but she's got a persona.
Yeah, okay,
Wait,
but I'm saying like a fist fight. You
You
could shove her and she would die. She passes out.
Probably beat Kyoko.
Oh yeah.
I think I'd have a chance against any normal human like that isn't buff and stuff. I could probably take out Zone.
Zone would have Lemmy to help her.
So,
I
dude,
don't think I'd be able to defeat Fred Jones just because he's the ultimate Chad.
Fred Jones is not the ultimate Chad. The ultimate Chad's
you could beat
Yuichi
Shaggy
Jin.
Blanco, but could you beat regular Shaggy?
I think I could defeat regular Shaggy in
Regular Shaggy's a stoner, dude.
This podcast went from just talking about a fun hentai game to woman abuse in like one episode.
It's not woman abuse.
Talk about Shaggy,
dude.
though.
Hey, Andrew,
Well,
it's a fair fist fight. It's not. It's a fair
equal.
one-on-one brawl. Like, it's not like it's an honorable fight.
The solar Kamehameha.
No, it's a fist fight. No solar
No,
Kamehameha.
the curse Meha.
Christian Kamehameha. Can you do that?
I could try.
Dude, no. That's
Do it on this podcast to demonstrate that you can do it.
Fine.
Where you get
Dude.
Say Hameha!
Who's that directed
I hate
towards?
myself for that.
Towards who got
nice.
cursed by Johan.
You, Andrew.
We've all been cursed.
The girl reading
More
this.
dialogue.
Alright, well, let's try to get away from Chris Chan for a second.
yeah. Come on, guys. Like,
Dude,
I think
where we
you've
gonna-
literally done before we recorded the first episode. I gave y'all a list of things not to talk about, and you talked about all of them. So thanks.
To be fair, I never got that list.
To be fair, you didn't even talk about any of them though.
I could.
It's fine. Just whatever. Anyway, SPNanon. Who's the strongest out in SPNatI that you can take in a fist fight?
I mean, again, like, most of the characters in SPNatI are women, so, like, kind of a biological advantage there. It really depends on, like, if they have a power level or not. Like, if they're just normal women, or if they're, like, from a video game.
A power level. Shut the fuck up.
Official chart of SPNatI power levels, like who's
Make it.
Like, if it's fucking Misty or something without any superpowers, yeah, you could probably beat her in a fight.
Yeah. I'd say for me, I could probably take I'm trying to think who'd be strong.
I mean, the strongest character in SPNatI is probably, like, Palutena.
Dude.
Well, yeah, she's an actual god, isn't she? A goddess?
Yeah, well, I mean, Pitt can defeat her, though.
Can he?
Right.
Is that
He
canon?
fights her in the game. Yeah.
I haven't played Kid Icarus Uprising.
I could
so
probably-
You are missing out on a solid game, my guy.
I could kick Captain
I don't have
Falcon's.
any money, okay? I can't play new game.
I could
Wait,
kick.
do you just not have a 3DS?
I have one, it's collecting dust.
Oh,
Oh, you did that game.
I don't have any money.
I could.
gotta get that.
Okay,
cash.
sell all your Sonic action figures and buy Kid Icarus.
What fucking Sonic action figures?
Sell your 3DS and buy Kid Icarus Uprising.
God damn it.
No, okay, wait. Real
Sell your
talk.
Dragon Ball Z statues.
I have an actual story about a dude like that. There was a dude I knew in high school.
This is the SPNatI podcast, right?
Guys.
Right, sorry.
Yeah, but tell it.
I'm in the
story's
middle
gonna
of.
tell it, dude.
No,
Tell
I'm
it.
in the middle of answering the question, you dicks.
Shit.
I don't want to hear about high school.
That's fair.
Okay,
I
anyway.
bet you had the wrong meaning of high school, you damn stoner.
Look, if we want to tell personal stories, put it at the very end where people can just stop listening.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
Anyway,
fair.
yeah. This is dragging on. The strongest I could probably take Captain Falcon. as he is. Like, not canon.
No, you could not.
How much do you lift exactly?
Not the canon Captain Falcon, SPNatI Captain Falcon, where he's physically weaker.
But, you know, canon Captain Falcon would fucking Falcon punch a new asshole in you, dude.
Yeah, he beat me. He beat me senseless. But I can take...
seen that knee in Melee, dude? That knee in Melee. Oof.
Yeah, but I can take Captain Falcon from SPNatI, because he's been pansified, man. He's been shrunk and everything. I could also probably take, like, say... I don't know, are Mei and Jura fighters? Do they fight a lot?
I mean, they, like, raid people, but that's, like, with guns.
I could probably beat Jura and Mei, too, then. In, like, a fair fight.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I could punt
like
Caleb to another dimension.
Not, like, fighters.
Yeah. Anyway. Which character in Live do you find frustrating to play against, and why? Daisy.
Moon.
Daisy.
Vriska's too hard, but I like playing Vriska. She's just like, man, I wish she'd lose, you know?
She's fair to be hard, though. She has a right to. She's allowed to.
I just want to see her masturbation sequence. That's the best part.
I've got quite a lot of free time, so I don't ever have to worry about losing a game, so I don't get frustrated with characters beating that often, to be honest.
I'd say characters that are on any character that's on, like, the smart AI, the good AI, and have no reason to be there, you know, that's frustrating. Because they don't have a right to do it.
At least has a reason behind her hard AI, because she only has 2 layers.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like, characters like, because if Felicia was on, like, bad AI, she'd be out in a blink of an eye. It'd be boring. Then she'd just have, like, all her lines would have to be finished in masturbation and stuff, you know?
Yeah, Moon is the character I find frustrating. We already said why, but she has so much, like, she has so many lines, she has so much talent put into her, and it's all in service of someone who doesn't interact with anyone, and is really boring.
Well, damn.
And that's frustrating.
Yeah. I feel like she could have been really good. But anyway, Andrew got mad at me last time I talked about Moon, so... How has working on SPNatI improved your technical skills?
I know what a Python is.
I know how to italicize things in code language.
SPNatI, what about you?
HTML.
I learned how to use KK. Honestly, because I would have never used it before, but like now I'm actually pretty good with it. Like I can make a model.
Yeah, I learned how to like use like basic Photoshop skills because of this game. Because
I learned some skills
have like basic outfits, and I have to Photoshop them a lot.
You know, that's my favorite question. Whoever asked that question, that guy's cool. That's like a real question.
This one? The SPNatI improve your technical skills question?
That's a good question. Whoever asked that, props to them. They're cool.
Yeah, well, I learned some basic Photoshop stuff.
Like, in all seriousness, man, like I learned a whole bunch of stuff for this.
I learned how to make friends.
No, you didn't.
Not technical.
I'm talking about technical stuff like coding and stuff, and help me, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about this stuff before I joined, but they made it pretty easy to understand. I guess, you know, anime titties is a good motivator.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, man.
I put more effort into this than anything I ever did in school, let's be real.
I'm pretty sure my grades have suffered because of this.
We have to care about that shit.
Worth it.
Yeah. So Andrew talked about it last episode because we had a whole story about it. But Johan, SPNatI, how did you guys find the game? Did you say to SPNatI? Okay, well Johan, how did you find the game?
I didn't say.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you said you did.
No,
I've heard your story.
Oh, well, you said it to us, but you haven't said it on the podcast.
Want to share it on the podcast?
Yeah, but Johan can go first.
Well, you see, it's actually a funny story. It all started out one day. It was the Rule 34 subreddit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not something to be ashamed of. I mean...
No, I mean, it was just, like, boring, all things considered.
Yeah. I mean, mine's even more boring. I heard it from a friend.
Me or Andres?
I don't know.
Damn.
I know. Like, mine's even more boring because I just heard it from a friend.
No way, in real life? Oh, wait.
Not real friend. It's Door. It's Door. You know her.
I thought you were talking about like you were walking down the street one day, you know, eating at McDonald's, and then somebody ran up to you and went, "Hey, play this anime game."
No, I don't.
great source of anime.
Is there anything? I think Dor just recommending that game to a friend makes her the ultimate Chad.
Well, no, because she knows that I like this kind of stuff. Like, I'm more of a degenerate than she. I'm debatably more of a degenerate than her.
Doubt.
Degenerate than Christian?
No, anyway, SPNatI, your turn.
Okay, well, I at least have a story. Okay. So, I occasionally go on, like, 4chan. Well, I'm usually on V, but sometimes I look at ACO, which is the adult cartoons board. And back in, like, July 2017...
Those are the only boards I go on.
Yeah, well, there was a thread about the game. There were, like, general threads. And I actually, like, maintain threads on ACO for this game now. Like, I start them up. Because I found the game through those threads. But anyway, in July 2017 or so, there was a thread about, and the guy who made Videl, he was talking about making her. And there was, like, a big stink on the subreddit that they were talking about, like, one of the mods had a problem. They thought that she looked too young. And everyone was arguing about it. And I was like, how the fuck is there this big argument over a strip poker game?
Man,
dude,
Discourse brought you in.
Over this game, like creative differences and stuff.
There's a lot of lore.
There's a lot of fights too sometimes.
Because suddenly, I didn't realize there was so much to this game. I thought that it was just like, oh, Samus, Rosalina, whatever, just the mainstays. And like not actually that much to the dialogue, but there really was.
Yeah.
So I just decided to kind of work on Maya back in December.
I'm glad you started working on this.
2017.
You guys make me so proud. I'm so glad that this community is.
Yeah. If somehow you didn't listen to last episode, Andrew like basically revived this whole game, this community.
Steve Jobs of SPNatI. I didn't do that much shit, but I popularized it.
Yeah. So like, if you want to hear about that, go check out the last episode. I didn't make the
computer, but I made it popular.
Yeah. Go like check out the last episode, and now I think we have a bit of a story to tell, and it's a fun one. It's so basically I'm gonna lay some context down. Before we recorded this episode, Andrew was having a lot of problems with his mic.
Yeah, he was.
Like setting up his computer stuff. Let's hear about it, Andrew. Talk about it a bit to us, you know?
We just need to hug it out.
So we started recording the podcast, and I just immediately started talking about something that was happening last night, and I was like sharing the story, and then everybody was silent, and I was like, damn, I probably said something that pissed them off. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, they can't even hear me. And so it turned out my mic wasn't working. So for about an hour, I was trying to figure out what was going on. I still don't know what's going on, so I'm just using a different computer. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah.
But yes.
Not that long of a story, but like a lot of the fun stuff was just kind of us talking while Andrew kept popping in and out of the call to try and test his mic. And at one point, he was looking at one of the
I don't like the quality of the current mic. I will get a better mic eventually. So.
Yeah, it's fine, honestly.
So.
Like, but I think my favorite part of it, my favorite part of this whole situation was when he was trying to fix the USB plug-in, and he was getting like pissed off about it, and then he found out that this whole time he was, instead of like fitting with his mic, it was his USB like an adapter for his Wii U GameCube controller. Like an idiot. But yeah.
I still don't know what the problem is. I gotta fix that after this podcast, so thanks for reminding me that I have shit to do.
Yeah, no worries, man.
I cry.
Yeah.
So
but it's just the timing was terrible, too, because like he only found out about it right before we recorded.
That didn't happen. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you have 2 weeks until you gotta get your shit together, so like, good luck. But yeah, I think
on the next podcast, can we have a real celebrity on? Can we invite like Tom Cruise or somebody?
I don't know, man.
That'd be interesting. Who's Tom Cruise's wife?
Celebrity that's played this game, right?
I mean,
like Kanye West or somebody probably played this.
I mean, like,
dude, what if like Kanye West is Dranky Krang?
Oh no!
Dude, what if? Maid Moon. That's why she's so crazy.
Oh god. Kanye West, if you're watching this, I'm a huge fan of your old work. I'd love to have you on the podcast.
Your old work.
Yeah.
Especially Scoop Diddy Poop. Whoop Diddy Scoop the Poop. His new song.
Kanye isn't gonna watch this. Kanye doesn't use the internet. He's too busy looking at him.
Kanye does use the internet. He was complaining about top 10 anime videos on YouTube.
No, he wasn't.
True, though.
No, he was.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
And his girlfriend, what's her name? The Kim Kardashian. She likes anime. She's watching Darling in the Franxx.
Dude, what if Kim Kardashian finds SPNatI and makes a character?
I'll be sure to post her out there.
I mean, Samuel L. Jackson likes hentai, so.
Dude, if we got Samuel L. Jackson on this,
you guys will know where I live.
Dude, Samuel Jackson, if you're watching this, if you're watching this, Samuel Jackson, we'd love to have you on the podcast. I'd love to collab with you to make a character. Hell, you can have the podcast if you want. It's your podcast now. If you come here,
I don't like collabing, but I would collab with Sam Jackson
on this motherfucking testing table.
I think you would have to have Samuel Jackson make a character too. He'd have to make a very
a Brad Pitt to make a character.
No, Brad Pitt. No. What if? Dude, yeah. Anyway.
Tyler Durden, man.
Anyway, thank you all for tuning into this episode. Thank you, Andrew, SPNanon, and Johan for coming on and being with me here. Thank you to Podbean for not banning us from the site yet. Knock on wood.
So be sure to submit your questions for next episode.
Yeah, I'll be posting a new Google Forms thing once this episode goes out. And yeah, please enjoy, have fun playing SPNatI. Check out Testing Table characters. And if you're on the fence about making a character, and if you're not sure you can do it, you can do it.
You can do it.
We believe in you. There's tons of people in the community who would be happy to help you start off. If you're watching this and you don't know SPNatI, check it out at www.SPNATI.net, right?
I'm really, like, if you don't know SPNatI and you've listened to this podcast this far, congratulations.
Dude, last episode had like 300 downloads, man.
Pretty nuts.
Yeah, a lot of people have been like checking this out.
I was got that many downloads.
Yeah, I'm
sure most people just streamed it.
I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of... I mean, I don't think Podbean has a lot of really big podcasts on it, so I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of people would, like, flock to it, I guess. I don't know. It was the first podcast hosting site that was free that I found on Google. So, yeah. So, anyway, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. I'm Zuja.
I'm Johan.
I'm SPNanon. And Andrew's dead.
Andrew!
Why did the good die young?
God damn it, Andrew.
Right, died again.
Yeah. And anyway, I'll leave you guys off with the question. Who you heard? This is probably my favorite question. Who your sleeper is? So who's your SPNatI sleeper? Say that in the comments on Podbean, or reply to it on the Reddit, or message me directly.
Who do you think doesn't get enough attention?
Please message me directly. I'm lonely. And anyway, have a good night, day, evening, weird twilight in the void.
If you're into erotic roleplay, hit up Johan.
No, don't.
And remember, if you want to send hate mail, send it to SPNanon.
Yes,
send all your hate mail, even if it's not about this podcast. If you're just mad about something in general, just send it to SPNanon. Like if you,
I love that shit.
If you work at McDonald's,
than the actual podcast.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. Anyway,
it should be.
All right,
thank you very much for tuning in. Yeah, peace out.